I get this question a lot. How long does it take to work on a Christmas show?
Hi, I'm Jeff Gould. It's Memorial Weekend, and I am still working on my Christmas show. One of the things I decided to do to make things a little bit easier to do all these onstage shows is to make my props smaller and more manageable. So I've decided to use this aromatic cedar. My friend Bob Euchre said, "Can you use this?" I said, "Yes." Cedar smells phenomenal. This one has some worm damage. I don't know how much. It also has some voids, so I don't know how much waste I'll get in this. The first thing I'll do is see if I can take off the live edge and then plane it down to a more manageable size. And then we'll talk about just what exactly this case that will carry memories, what exactly that will look like on stage. Okay, first thing I'm going to tell you is don't do what I just did. You're supposed to use a guide. You're supposed to have a stop. It's hard to cut lumber that has two live edges. It's pretty dangerous. Don't try this at home. But man, you know why it's called aromatic cedar. It sure smells nice. Okay, next thing, I'm going to run these through the planer. Okay, so this is the planer behind me. It's called a thickness planer. Obviously, it makes things that are thick, thinner. And we're going to take down this piece of cedar, which is just a little bit over 1 inch. And we're going to take it down to just a little bit over 1/2 an inch. Okay, let's do it. All right. Well, a couple of things. I should probably put some of these in some small bags that put in the, what do you call those, sachets. A second, I think I'm going to stop because overall I'm just trying to get a case that's not too heavy but is sturdy enough. So that's just over 1/2 an inch. I think I'm going to stop right there. All right, next step.
Okay, you can see where I glued up this piece. You didn't see me glue it up because it's very difficult to glue and record gluing at the same time. Anyway, the project is put together. Now I'm ready to get some real help on some heavy-duty sanding. Okay, so we're at the stage of the project where I could use a little bit of extra help. I need some bigger machinery and I need some bigger brains because one of the things I'm doing with my case, well, it has to hold probably about 30 pounds of stuff, and the case itself is going to weigh about 55 pounds. And I need to make sure that it's going to be up to the task. So I'm going to the experts. Look at this, huh? I'm going all the way to the top. I'm going to go to Nordley Organ Builders and Joe Brown, who is the genius you're going to be introduced to. All right, so I'm getting some help with this part of the project, and I'm going to turn this over to Joe Brown. Joe? Wait a minute. Can I do one of these?
Mount a thumb screw that'll hold that open. The angle iron is also going to make the box rigid across the top and provide a mounting solution for some of the props.
So we'll take this angle iron, we'll cut it to fit, we'll put it across the bottom, and that'll stabilize that cedar, which can be a little bit weak. And then we're going to use that also for the bracket that holds the end up.
Exactly.
Right. And we should be able to fit a Christmas tree, a microphone, an end table, a phone, an on-air sign, and yes, and a stool, and all the magic of Christmas in one box. Sounds good. Let's see what you got.
Well, here's your magician's briefcase.
That's what you've decided to call it. It looks amazing.
That's what it's called.
Well, we want to show a little bit of magic, a little stage magic, so I think that's a beautiful way to describe it. And let's just see, unpack this for us a little bit so we can see how you envision it being used on stage.
Okay, first thing you're going to want to do is undo the buckles.
Okay. All right.
Now, the legs are going to want to come out at the same time.
Okay. Simultaneously. Oh my, look at that. Okay. Okay.
Now you've got webbing here to keep the legs from going too far.
Okay.
Your first step is to remove the Christmas tree base.
Okay.
And you should be able to just pop this out.
Okay.
Your next step is the Christmas tree rod. And then the next thing on our list was the chair.
Okay.
So the chair is going to pull back a little bit,
Yep.
slide out from behind the tree.
Okay. Okay.
Then you have two toggles to get the tree out.
Like buttons almost.
They're like buttons. I take the bottom one out first.
Okay.
And then the top one. And now you are going to want to practice finding the little
Yes.
pin in the very center of it.
To hold this the center. That's a telescoping tree, and to get it hooked up is a little bit of a trickery. So I might have to.
And what I did
Yeah.
when I set this up was when I put this in here and had the toggles in, I pulled this little tab out through the middle.
Okay.
So once you have that, you can pick this up. You can show everyone your aunt's Christmas wreath.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. That's exactly right.
You bring it up here. And it becomes a tree.
Yes, it does. Okay.
The next thing you're going to do is your phone.
Okay.
This has a couple of steps.
All right.
In order to get it to fit in here, I had to separate the receiver from the body.
Okay.
There's just a knot here and a bungee.
Okay.
You pop off. There's a leather strap here that's
Okay.
behind the receiver.
Yep.
You set this
Yep.
in the body, put that on there.
Oh, nice.
That's important because if you want to mount this onto the desk before you stand it up, you won't want this falling around.
Correct.
Then you pull this up
Okay.
and it comes off of a keyhole,
Yep.
and you can mount it wherever you'd like to have it. We can do that after we get the table set up for you.
Sure. Sure. Okay.
Then the next thing is your microphone. It's got the same kind of little knot strap on it.
Okay.
And then your on-air sign. And that just lifts up
Yeah.
and it stops against two cleats
Mm-hmm.
and comes forward. That's also on a keyhole hanger.
That's a thing of beauty too, isn't it?
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
The next thing is setting up your legs.
Okay.
So you're going to undo this bungee here.
Yep.
fold this out.
That's what I thought it was going to do. Yeah, nice.
Now you
Okay.
hold it up here,
Yep.
force it in.
Okay.
Do the same thing on the other side.
All right.
And now, to stand this up,
Okay.
you're gonna wanna put one foot
Yep.
on this corner.
Okay.
Otherwise it's going to slide.
Yep. That's what I figured.
Grab your handle,
Yep.
tilt it up.
Ha 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 ha. Oh.
Then you wanna come up with a way to push the legs in as far as you can.
So it holds in.
And that makes it
Yeah.
rigid.
Yeah. And that looks exactly like a desk. And that, my friend, looks like a piece of art. Well done. Oh, and then put that on there too. Just put that on there. Yeah. And I am ready to go to work at WAPC. Yeah. Yeah. I'm Jeff Gould. We're looking forward to another great season. Hope to see you on stage. Until we meet, Merry Christmas.